I need a 30 for 30 to show that I'm different like Jordan and Pippen. I need a 30 for 30 like Jalen and Webber. Nobody gon' fuck on my click. I need a 30 for 30. All right, man, we really have touched college football this year. And that's on me. That's on me because I felt like the boys shouldn't have been out there playing. That's not only college football, I feel like college basketball. Pretty much if your ass ain't been paid to play in the midst of a pandemic, your ass should not have been playing. Now, we know some of these boys getting paid under the table. That's true. That's true. But some of these kids out here risking their lives in the middle of a pandemic, and they ain't getting compensated for that other than books and dorm and shit, like, which is important. But we're in a pando. But that's neither here nor there right now. College football played here, played anyway. So we're going to offer our predictions on it. We got Alabama going against Notre Dame. We got Clemson facing off against Ohio State. All right. So we got storied programs all across the board. But I'm here to tell y'all, one of these is not like the others, y'all. One of these is not like the others. One of these damn teams keep getting up here every single fucking year. You can go back to the BCS era. And one of these teams keep getting an opportunity. And I'm sorry, America, because I know they got a gigantic fan base. But Notre Dame needs to stop getting an opportunity to play for a college football title. I'm sick of this shit. They keep putting them in here, particularly against these schools from the South, and we beat the fuck out their ass. They have no business being it. I know what they did back with Newt Rockney and all these motherfuckers. I know what they did back with Lou Holt's bitch ass. I know. Okay, I know the history. I'm enamored by Notre Dame. I really am. I'm intrigued by Notre Dame like I am intrigued by the Cowboys. Jesus. All of that. It's like me and my brother Tim Jack, we used to be roommates. We used to play with the college football. What? Y'all know the NCAA football franchise. Great shit. I would play with Notre Dame sometime. Them gold helmets, got the blue. That shit dope. Score a touchdown. You look, but this real life. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. They can't do it. I'm not saying drop your academic requirements, Notre Dame. Okay, good. We need intelligent people in this world. Okay, keep educating people. But you got to realize that if you're going to say we want to educate people and we want to win football championships, that shit probably ain't about to happen. A lot of 4.2s, these 4.2s ain't got the highest SATs. But that's not right. But that's just true. Okay? Quit putting these motherfuckers in the game, man. That's all I got. That's what I wanted to speak on. I'm sick of this shit. When I saw it, I've been telling folks. So I heard somebody, man, I wonder who gonna be in it. I said, no, they ain't gonna be there. Watch. And I'd be goddamn, even in a pando, even in the middle of a pandemic, they find a way to get their ass in there. Maybe it's because they priests, none on campus be praying for the damn program and shit. I don't know, but I'm sick of it. Joe, what you got, man?
Well, I'm a little perturbed. The fact that you didn't mention one of the all-time greats at Notre Dame.
Your boy Joe Montana.
Rudy. I'm a little perturbed by that. It's a great movie.
I'm just thinking this man Joe Montana. He want to be.
I watch it for encouragement a lot. Underdog.
That's part of the reason they keep putting boys in there. That kind of shit. The movie. Stop it.
But you're right. They do not. They should not be there because they're only going to get there and they're going to get blew out. It's going to be a whack semifinal game. Basically, you go pencil in Alabama in a championship game. I think the Ohio State Clemson is going to be intriguing. Dabo gave Ohio State some bulletin board material. Now, honestly, I would like Clemson to win because I know Clemson can beat Alabama, and I don't want Alabama to win again. They've won enough. You got your titles. That's enough. Oh, okay, that's enough.
Saban hasn't passed Bear yet, though, has he? Didn't
I don't know.
Mm,
I
I
don't
I
know.
think
don't think he has
no,
yet.
he hasn't.
I don't think he has yet.
That's a good question.
Cause who won it
Um,
last year?
Yeah,
who won it last year?
that was
Won it
LSU. LSU
LSU.
won.
You remember LSU
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, no, he. I don't think he. And then remember, somebody knocked him off. What Clemson knocked him off a
the year
couple years
before,
back,
I
He
think.
knocked him
but he
out.
had a chance to go
But
ahead and got them surpass. Yeah,
he beat Georgia 2 years ago.
I think
Yeah,
that tied him with Bear. I think.
and then LSU. Um, they say he's got six, but I think he's not quite. But I think one of them he hasn't. They don't count. So I want to say
Why
he
they
got
don't
five
count one?
AP titles. One of them I think he shared with somebody, but I think when he was at
Oh,
LSU
The LSU ship.
or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
So
well, and I'm gonna have to say this too. Although I want to see Clemson in there because I feel like they could beat Alabama. Um, Dabo actually starting to get on my nerves. It's just little slick stuff that I hear him say, and it's like I'm really like starting to not like him. Uh, and like for me, as far as a rooting fan, look, I'm a Gator fan through through and through. I don't really know who I really want to win this year. But I know I don't want Alabama to win. Don't really want Ohio State to win. Uh, Notre Dame not gonna win. So I guess I'm left with Clemson.
You left with Dabo.
So hey, that's my take on it. I don't know. College football seemed really weird this year. You know what I mean? I mean everything seemed weird. Look at me saying college football, but something was really like I guess we talk about as far as the fan portion. I think you really need that for
That's huge for college, man.
college football.
oh yeah.
Because that college football with the culture, the traditions, and all
Yeah.
that kind of shit, and it just something different, man. Before you go, man, what's the betting line on the Alabama Notre Dame? You got who's favored in the other? Is Alabama favored astronomically like they should be against Notre Dame?
should I even say them? Should I even say it? Look, they're
You
favored
know
by
the line,
19 and a half. Bama is.
huh?
Bama was favored by 19 and a half last time I looked.
Why? See what I'm talking about, America? So don't be in my goddamn comment section saying shit. Vegas don't believe in your ass either, Notre Dame.
19 and a half.
Damn.
I think it's supposed to be like, yeah, well, now it's 20. Now it's 20.
And they're supposed to be the top 4 teams.
Well,
Bama,
that went up. That went up. Folks must be watching the show.
man,
That
look.
went up.
Hey, look here, man. Y'all welcome to the Alabama invitation. All right. The
I mean,
Alabama
honestly, that's pretty much what it is.
This is the Alabama championship invitation. Look, this is where I'm at with it. Of the other teams that you could have put in place of Notre Dame,
hmm
like who would you take? Like, okay, do you take A&M, even though they got blasted by Bama, but they beat Florida. They pretty much got like 6 or 7 SEC wins. I think was the argument. Granted, they didn't make it to the title game. They did beat Florida. They did play Bama. I guess you
Okay,
can
if Notre Dame would play, if Notre Dame was in the SEC, how many losses you think they'll have per year?
7.
Especially
See, they at least have
I'm gonna
5.
go. I'm gonna go 4. I'm gonna go 4 to 5.
Say 5. I'm gonna say 5. I'll say 5.
5
I say
losses per year.
Yeah,
I think so.
See, y'all harder on them than I am.
they
Either,
gonna
but
they gonna lose to Florida. They gonna lose to Bama. They gonna lose to Georgia. Good
LSU.
chance they gonna lose to A&M.
like
I
which
think
which, which one would they be west or east? It depends on probably which one you put them in too.
they'll be in the East.
East.
They'll
Now they
probably be
over there in that east with y'all then, Joe.
they'll be in the East with
Yeah,
Florida.
I think Florida whooped that ass. Georgia probably whooped that ass.
Yeah.
That'd be Tennessee, South Carolina,
LSU.
Vanderbilt. I thought LSU was in the West.
Yeah,
Oh no,
yeah.
I was just naming SEC.
Teams,
Yeah.
okay. I Man, look, it's the
You know what I'm
Alabama
saying,
invitation.
man? Shit.
It's the Alabama invitation. Come one, come all. It don't matter. Bama's gonna win it this year, and I'm taking Bama because I'm pulling for Najee Harris. I really am. I'm just pulling for Najee Harris.
He
And if
balling.
you don't know Najee Harris' story, go find it, go Google it. That young man has really come from a lot of strife, a lot of struggle in his life. And anytime that young man can get some kind of success or some more success, because he's had success, I applaud it. I love that kid, man. He runs hard, he's humble. He just seems like he's just great. And I'm also, me personally, and I've said this in the group threads, I could be wrong later on down the line, but I want Mac Jones as my quarterback at the 49ers. So I'm just out here just, applauding the guy that, you know, I want on my team. And then Devontae Smith should be the Heisman Trophy winner. If he's not the Heisman Trophy winner, don't tell me you splitting votes. Don't tell me because he's got Mac Jones and Najee Harris, Trevor should get a bump up. It don't matter. That young man is the best player in college football. It's not close. There's no discussion. And I like Mac Jones and Najee Harris a lot. That kid is special. Bottom line. So here's what's going to happen. Bama and Notre Dame. You can watch it for the hell of it if you just want to hear some football. But I think it's going to be Bama.
What did you say? Did you say here's some football?
Because you're not going to watch it. You're just going to be hearing. You need background noise. If you need some background noise, that's what you get. You get you some background noise. That's it right there. Okay. So you got some background noise on Friday. I'm just saying, man. So, while you enjoy the new year and everything, and then let Clemson, Ohio State take you on into the night. I'm gonna tell you something, Dabo. Be careful, because you're talking slick. And Justin Fields is a baller, in my opinion. He needs a game. Okay, if you really want to get into it, when you talk in terms of moxie and just what okay, this is a heavyweight fight, because people are gonna call it that. They're gonna say it's a heavyweight fight. All right, the bulletin board material has been put up on the wall now. Okay, Ryan Day, the head coach of Ohio State, needs a signature win. He needs a signature win. Justin Fields needs that redemption from last year. I think it was a play in that game last year that was kind of controversial, kind of swung the momentum of the game and everything. And Clemson ended up going to national title game, and they got waxed by LSU. But Lawrence and Fields is the conversation right now. A lot of people are saying Lawrence is the clear-cut guy. And I like Lawrence. But I just think Justin Fields needs a game where he says, hold up, wait a minute. I'm a guy too. So this is the game. This is the game where I think you're going to see Fields play his absolute best.
Quick question. Do you think what just happened with Haskins is going to hurt Fields?
No.
Prospects.
Dwayne Haskins is trash. I'm not even going to let you sit down there and waste your time talk about Dwayne Haskins. Dwayne Haskins is trash. He's babyface trash. Get him out my league. Send him to the CFL. He's done. Done.
I'll take it. I'm gonna take it a step further. Dwayne Haskins is so bad. He has the Raiders saying they was too hard on Jamarcus Russell.
Facts. That's
how bad Haskins is.
Like, do you remember what Jamarcus did? What they say they brought him some tape.
They gave this man some tape to study. This man came back. They asked him. They said, "Did you watch the tape?" He said, "Yes." He said there was a bunch of slants. This route, that route. Y'all, the tapes were blank. The tapes were blank.
And you say Haskins worse than that?
Trash, man. Look,
he's worse than that.
So Fields must have really impressed you then, because I'm only asking T because you know how sometimes they try to hold what a guy did in a program
Well,
against the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like they might be saying you coming from this same system. This dude didn't pan out. You probably a system guy. Like they used to do a lot of Oklahoma quarterbacks like that.
I get that. I get that.
Until recently, like they jumping off the board now.
I get that, but there has not been a game yet where Justin Fields has said, "I'm for real too," and this is the one. Now, granted, Clemson's got everything that should allow them to win this game. Okay, they've got the talent, they've got the skills guys, they got ATN, they've got Lawrence, they've got guys. I mean, they got guys. But I think if it's a shootout kind of game, and Ohio State does enough to just kind of keep Lawrence at bay, not give him the ball at the end, and Fields gets an opportunity to right the wrong of last year, you could be looking at a Bama Ohio State national championship game. And I just think
Ohio State have a guy on that line like they've had years past, like the Bosa, like the guy in Washington. Do they have a game changer on that line like that?
I don't even think they got the skill players like they usually have, though.
They do. They do have them, I think. I think with not having enough games, and really and truly, when's the last time we've really just like jumped out and touted an Ohio State receiver now, not a back. They've given us some backs over the time being.
And Mike Thomas come from Ohio State.
Yep.
Yeah,
you got Thomas. Gann was nice at Ohio State.
Thomas probably Thomas is the last guy.
Yeah, Thomas is
I can think of receiver wise. But even still, though, they didn't think he was gonna do what he's doing now. They kind of did what he did.
Somebody don't respect Thomas. Somebody keep calling him
Slam Boy. I had him on my fantasy team, and he ain't do nothing for it. He forever gonna be Slam Boy.
Oh.
But I mean,
what I was gonna say though, to you right, they are looking at the quarterbacks, but this game has Etienne name written all over it. I see Clemson running back having a big game.
Travis Etienne. Yeah, but that other kid, Master T the third, he's nice too. Now he run that rock.
True, but he much of a bigger body.
He's big boy.
I just feel like, I think Clemson gonna pull it out.
They hit him in the mouth early. You might have to be like, all right, am I gonna sacrifice some sleep going to work tomorrow? If you gotta go to work tomorrow, you're gonna be like considering your clock trying to watch the end of this one. I think it could be a good one.
All right, so we put it on something real quick. So we got, I'm assuming we both, everybody thinking Bama, right?
Yeah.
No fucking question. All right, and sound like y'all saying Clemson.
I got Clemson.
So who y'all want to hold off on that prediction till next week?
I ain't got Clemson. I'm taking Ohio State.
Yeah,
hold on. Did you hear that, Joe?
What'd you say?
Take Ohio State. I'm pulling for Fields.
I'm saying I get you pulling for Fields. Like, do you really believe
this is the game? If he's got all his guys, this is the game he can pull it off. I don't see anything different in what Notre Dame did. And granted, Lawrence didn't play that game. I don't see anything different that Notre Dame did in that game to beat Clemson. And granted, Lawrence is special. Lawrence is really good. He's a talent. I think Justin Fields can do the same thing. I really do. I think he can do the same thing. So,
well, America will be back with you next week. We'll see how this shit pans out. We know how one of them motherfuckers gonna pan out.
No question.
We'll see. And look, if Notre Dame shocks me, I'm not gonna be upset. I told you I'm enamored by the damn program. I love history. You know what I'm saying? I love sports history in general.
I'll be upset.
But I doubt it.
Rudy.
Go. Subscribe to our daddy's YouTube channel. He's the best. Hit the like button, turn on the notifications.